Hey, good morning and Happy New Year. This is Chuck from Monocoque Metalworks. We've been off of Facebook and the videos for a couple weeks. Just been real busy around here with the holidays and getting the new year started. I was on a 6-day road trip out west to pick up E-types and projects, so we're just now getting caught up. What I'm going to talk to you about today are forward bulkhead panels. This is an order that we just finished up for a customer in the UK who's restoring a Series 1 2+2. Now, his car is super rusty, but he is forging ahead, doing a great job with this thing, and he is going to restore his original bulkhead. And really, the only thing good on it is the top scuttle panel, at which we do make. I should have got one of those. The top scuttle panel and then the windshield pillars, but everything below the scuttle is wiped out. Now, he already got the firewall, so he's already got that, but we are now making everything else. Brent formed this all up while I was away last week, did a fabulous job. Nice work, Brent. And we've got a partially completed firewall here. We had this on the shelf. Just to show you, how it's kind of all pieced together. We actually clamped this all together just to look at it ourselves and also make sure we've got everything that the guy's going to need for in there. So you can see we have made every single piece of this forward bulkhead, and you've got your stepped little reinforcement pieces in there, and they've got the various ovals and things in them. This piece here is 16 gauge, the main A-post pillar where the door hinge mounts, and we still have to form up some little cages and put the the cage nuts on there. Also, anything you see that doesn't fit quite right, it's because it was a bear, just to kind of clamp it all together here. We fine-tuned the patterns as part of this process, so everything here is spot on. We've got to go ahead and put those little cages in there. But this is a 16 gauge piece that's actually a U-shaped piece, wraps all the way around. And so that's there. You've got your mounts here for your bonnet pivot there. The rod goes through here. Here we've got the faceplate for the top of the pedal box area, and this is obviously for a 4.2. If you kind of go up in there, you can see what this looks like in here. All of this extra 16 gauge bracing is the mounting points for right-hand drive steering, and all E-types go both ways. Some of you might not know that, but they're all set up to go both ways, so they've all got the mounts. So that's the right-hand drive stuff. This is what we call the heater duct, and it ducts air. See, the air goes in here and down through there to your two holes that are underneath. I don't know if you can, with the video, yeah, you could probably maybe even shoot up in there. See, the air comes out these holes here. And you can see where this piece has been all done. All of the little welded on nuts are there. The heater holes are there. And then it also ducts air to the defrost, which is in the back. So if you swing around the back, you can see we've got these 3 holes here for the back where the defrost duct's in. This piece is incomplete because the top half of his is still okay. So this is a custom-made piece where he's going to splice this in right in here somewhere. And we've given him about 2 extra inches. And we've done this based off of photos that he sent. And we can do that for you too. So as you can see, this firewall's not done. None of the nuts are on. But this is your brace here for your stabilizer bracket. And then over here, you've got some little heater duct pieces. This big piece in the back, I'll show it to you as a separate piece. It's one of the first pieces I made in my quest to build this whole car. And I built this in my home shop over 10 years ago. And it's been bouncing around ever since. You can see it's a little rusty and it's got some oil on it and this and that. And the work is not quite as good as we do now. Actually, that side's really rusty. But this is what that piece looks like when it's off like that. And you can see it's got all these are your brackets for your kind of under pieces that cover up the bottom of the dash. This is where you're steering. So this is your right-hand drive steering. This is your left-hand drive steering. And again, some of the edges on here are not, you know, I can do a lot better now. But someday I am going to build a whole car starting with this piece. And so that's what that whole thing looks like. Now, he will also get, you come over here, he will also get these little pieces here. Go in there like that. He needs those too. And then that'll match up to a new inner sill, which he already has. It comes in there. And the other side is a 4-2 left-hand side. The holes are different sizes and different placements for the various years. When you call us and order this piece, we give you exactly what you need for your car. We do also make the forward tunnel panels. He's going to get those too. They go right in there like that. All right. And then, one last thing, we made the wiper box. He's already got this already hooked to the Firewall that he already has, but the wiper box goes right in there. And you can see all of this over here. This is our Firewall from a 61 bulkhead that we restored maybe 6 weeks ago, and there's a video on here about that. But here's one of our Firewalls completed and installed. Shows the stabilizer bracket. It's got the right-hand drive brake bottle bracket on it. So that's what's going on with that. Now, I want to show you one of our newest offerings. We have never made this panel before because I wasn't going to make it until I could make it right. All right? Check this out. Might not look too exciting to you, and a lot of people have reproduced this in the past, but this X is never quite right. Some people use a female and male mold with just a bar welded across to put an X in it. Some people have it too much, too little. The X in this panel is exact. We reverse engineered the machines that they use to do this so that it's crisp here on this edge, but it's soft in the middle. It's the exact right shape and placement and depth. And we're going to start making these. We're just fine-tuning the piece of the tooling that we made for it. But this goes right here, and this is a left hand for all cars. Or I'm sorry, this is a right hand for all cars. Thank you, Brent. And then this is a left hand 3.8. And so this is all going on a 4.2. 2+2, but on a 3.8, for example, on this car, this would be the right hand. The 4.2 is different, and we've got to make some tooling for that, so it holds the brake booster. But we were very excited, very proud of this piece when it came. The first one came out of the tooling about a month ago, and so we will be offering these now too very soon. So that's it, I think, for the bulkhead discussion. This is all getting shipped off to the UK. Because it all is coming apart and he'll be piecing it in piece by piece. It's better to not assemble it and go ahead and give it to him in pieces so he can build it up as he goes. Whatever you need, you can see we can make the whole car. We'll make whatever you need to get the job done right to suit just your needs for your car. Great job on this, Brent. This is awesome. Have a good day.